It's Hunter x Hunter time, guys. Chapter 364, live reaction. Let's get this thing started. Unfortunately, again, with this delay that keeps happening, my friend can't make it today, and my plans don't line up either, so we're hoping for next week, since we're doing this, planning in advance, we're going to be able to get together and hopefully do this shit. But this is going to be called, let's see, what is this? Page 1. So the assassin has taken under the name. Hang on, let's go to full screen. Let's full screen this bitch. All right, hang on. All right, here we go. Perfect. He's one of the first prince's private troops and an official member of the king's army. Even a clear and obvious lie like this could all too easily end up being turned into the truth. So then what would happen if we use the self-defense rule to take him out? An assassin under the name of a bodyguard. If we went that route, we'd be imprisoned by the king's army, and assassins, without a doubt, be found guilty. So the political climate, what does Kurapika do here? Expectation is a chapter. I'm loving this first panel. Kurapika's springing into action. Here we go. And the guy says, he has a gun. If you come any closer, I'll have to conclude that you're accomplices in the assassination plot of the 14th Prince Wobble, and I'll have to take self-defensive action. Yeah. And then Kurapika thinks he wants to leave the queen and the prince together with the last servant and let the next assassin kill them all. All in order to complete the scenario that the servant assassinated the prince and queen and then killed herself. Dude, this is wow. See, this is what I was telling you. Benjamin has a real leg up here because he's so high up on the food chain that he's involved with the King's Royal Army, and that's really freaking good in this situation because they can turn any sort of conflict in their favor because they have that political sway, and that's where this is all coming from. So, and Kurapika's standing there with the prince, and all right, next page. All right, yeah, okay, great. I'm going to keep going. Okay. Oop. So there's the very wise. So Kurapika does this. She's like, all right, I'm not going to. Very wise. I take it that you are the one that made the emergency call, Kurapika? That's right. As you know, there are a great many things after the prince's life, and based on what each has to have to gain situation, you're the most dangerous out of all of us. I wouldn't dream of it. What I'm after here is cooperation. I've come here to resolve the problem that stemmed from this room. So, how about cooperating with me? If you do that, I'll spare your lives. Yo, Kurapika's like, you fucking scumbag. He's getting so pissed. I'm wondering if his eyes are going to turn scarlet. Oh my god, hang on. Yo. And Wobo's crying. No matter what happens to us, we will protect the two of you. And that's Kurapika's, mission. Yo! Here it goes! Yes, this is why we are here! Will you trust me, Prince Wobo Queen? Yo, let's go, Kurapika! Oh my god, this is hype. Hype. Let's go. Oh, he took off the contacts, showing his eyes. He's ready to go. Let's go, come on. Yes! Let's go! Kick his ass, Kurapika! Oh my god, go, man! You haven't fought in ages! That panel is nuts! He's taking out... Oh my... Huh? Wait a minute. What? Wait a minute! Wait a minute, what is he doing? He's absorbing... I am communicating directly to your mind. We are currently connected by Kurapika's ability. What? He can use telepathy with this fucking thing? Oh my... You kidding me? He can communicate with his fucking syringe chain. His steel chain can communicate thoughts. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, is that true? Can he use thoughts? I thought it was just hang on. I am communicating directly to your mind. Holy shit, yo, this is nuts. This is a level of Nen like I've never seen. He's actually using fucking thought Nen. Like he's using Nen to communicate thoughts. That's fucking nuts. I have transferred the right to use little eye, which I have been equipped with from Kurapika to you, Lady Oito. Okay. Next page. What happened? Uh-oh. What's going on here? Oh, just a freaking slow load here. This will be the effect until the ability is activated. Presently, the only one that can see me are Kurapika and yourself. He's attacking the queen. Is this a yes to our cooperation? Where is the other bodyguard? Yo! He's going in. The other guard's going in. I'm so sorry. I forget his name. I haven't done my research. I would remember if I saw it. Dude gets fucking shot. He tried to make a blitz and the assassin shot him. On top of using his arms in this stance to protect his vitals, he's guarding himself with Nen. I won't be able to stop him with just a gun. He blocked it with his Nen, yo. Not bad. He blocked bullets. Air blow. This guard knows what the... Didn't work? What's this dude doing? My aura is being drained. Yeah. Stealth Dolphin. By using my index finger's Emperor's Time, I can transfer an ability I've taken to someone else. Which means I can take another ability. What? Yo! He has a stealth dolphin. A stealth dolphin. During Emperor Time, when he gains all Nen categories of the Scarlet Eyes, he gains an ability called Stealth Dolphin, which I can transfer an ability I've taken to someone else, which means I can take another ability using Steel Chain. So, and that means that he's now able to take this bodyguard's ability, can't use his air blow attack, and the other guard goes in and decks this dude. And, yep, he steps on his fucking, is that his hand? Yep, the two of them work together. Perfect. Good shit, good shit. For your assassination of the prince, I am restraining you. You are the ones that ignored my warning and attacked me. I just came here as a royal bodyguard to help defend the queen and prince. I will testify. No matter what our dirty methods you try to employ. The one that came here after our lives and the one that killed the innocent Sandor was you, Vincent. Do not worry, Queen Oito. If I use my ability, he'll confess to everything. Oh my God. Oh my God. Don't tell me that he was fucking brainwashed somehow to do this and doesn't even know what he's doing. Which I feel like it's going that way. Hang on, he might legitimately not understand what's going on. It's poison! Oh, he had cyanide! This son of a bitch had cyanide? No way. Please get in contact with the Royal Army. The ship court alone, and unless we can get the immediate arrest of the mastermind with this confession, we need to avoid it. Consider the risks that will arise after having us and the Queen appear in court. This is the first Prince's camp that's just watching us carefully. Then we shouldn't make any moves either. This dude's done. Let's move alright, we're going to the morgue. Basically. Let's move the corpse over here. Wait a second. Crunch. It seems they noticed it. The connection has been lost. It's Ben. The real problem here is the enemy's ability. Just a few seconds after the gunshot, he was restrained. If Vincent were able to use his Nen normally, even in a 2 versus 1 situation, it's very hard to believe that he would get overpowered in a matter of seconds. One of the enemies must have used some kind of method to render Vincent unable to use his Nen, which forced him to fight back with his gun. Or, on the other hand, he could have an ability that could extract a confession. Benjamin is not playing games. Again, I told you all, do not underestimate this guy. He has a network at his disposal. He's going to use every member of his team to get the info he needs. That's why this dude's a fucking beast. The opposite could also be possible. Perhaps he hesitated to use his Nen ability, not wanting to show it, and so choose not to use his gun. So they're going through what happened in their minds because they were trying to monitor Vincent and what he was doing. So I'm going to keep reading here and just get through this. They're going to start using their Nen right away after this incident. No holding back, no guns, no baloney. They're going to use their fucking Nen. They don't know about Emperor Time, though. That's why they're so fucking confused. They're like, is he a manipulator? But they usually have to say shit. And that's another thing. That's the first time Togashi's ever mentioned that a manipulator needs to say something to activate the ability. I know Morel used to say Deep Purple and shit like that. But that's Illumi. Illumi never, to my knowledge, said that. Shalnark, to my knowledge, never said that. That's weird. Where are they getting that info from? Togashi, are you sure about that one, man? Are you sure? Anyway, let's keep going. To shoot resistant poison himself. Is it possible that it was a bluff? So they knew. Okay, this guy was totally in it, yeah. They don't know about Emperor Time, though, but I bet you they'll learn something about it. Benjamin's loving this. The 2 remaining guards for Oido are really good Nen users, and they're very passionate about their cause. So he's like, this is getting interesting now. Bobby Mena. So Bobby Mena is the replacement for Vincent. Okay. What I am trusting you with here is a mission of the absolute utmost importance. Failure will not be tolerated. Complete this mission even if it costs you your life. Bobby Manny says, yes, sir. 13th Prince Miriam constantly has his pet hamster with him at all times. And this is Kurapika deducing some plans. At the next banquet, I will have 8th Queen Oido activate Saren's ability and try to take control of that hamster. If this works out, This will be the best chance we'll get to learn about the other prince's situations. So he's going to use... I'm totally blanking on the name. The guy who can control little animals from a couple chapters back. Sorry about that. But he's going to use that ability and basically... Sarid? No, Sarid's the prince, but is it Sarid? I forget the guy's name. Anyway, you'll know who I'm talking about. So he's going to use that ability to try and get intel. But there's still an entire week left until the next banquet. 1 hour would be 150 days. 24 hours would be 10 years. 1 week? I guess it's not realistic to wait until 1 week from now because this is all the same day. Oh my God, Queen Oido. I know everything's been thrown into utter chaos right now, but that ability has a time limit on it. So exactly what should I do, she asks Kurapika. The ability to control small animals is the absolute best suited for scouting work. If you use it, you'll be able to monitor the other prince's actions. The most ideal organisms are flies and mosquitoes, and they're able to fly through the air, and being they're found ordinarily everywhere, they do not arouse any suspicion. If you come across either one of those, immediately issue an order to the dolphin. It will be able to hit the target for you. It's an aimbot, yo. This thing can do the ability for you. That's beastly. So non-men users can actually use this dolphin. Kurapika's dolphin will take over for them. That's crazy. Kurapika, do you wish to equip me with that power? So the thing just starts talking to Kurapika. If you do that, you will learn the details of that power, and you will also be able to use it. Furthermore, you will also be able to use your steel chain again. You'll be killing 3 birds with 1 stone. And then Kurapika's saying, indeed, if I equip the dolphin with the ability I stole, then I'll learn all about it and be able to use it once. But if the worst case should happen, and the ability has a very different condition required, then using the ability itself will end up becoming my biggest problem, as I'll be forced to remain an Emperor Time. He'll be forced to remain an Emperor Time if he decides to equip the dolphin with that stolen ability from the enemy. So he did steal Vincent's ability, but he needs to be an Emperor Time for this fucking dolphin to exist, I think. That would without a doubt mean my death. Huge condition. Huge condition on this ability, folks. Huge. So it's a giant drain on Kurapika, and if he ends up getting stuck in Emperor Time and not being able to deactivate it, he will die. You heard me right. That would mean, without a doubt, my death. So I'm glad Togashi wrote in a restriction. Once again, what I love about Togashi is that the powerful abilities and characters still have to consider what conditions give them that power. It's not just being strong with muscles and, energy blasts and rubber bodies. It is a law. It is, I will get this power if I remain loyal to this set of rules. If I break this set of rules, I could die. So no one ever truly feels overpowered, except Meruem, who was insanely overpowered. I guess his only weakness was his infantile mind and the ability for it to be malleable by the presence of Komugi. That was his weakness. Anyway, let's continue. Please answer the phone. Emperor Time's rule. When activated... What? Yo! Emperor Time's rule. When activated, every second shortens its user's lifespan by 1 hour. Togashi just closed the loop. Everyone has always been complaining that Kurapika is overpowered. and that Emperor Time is broken, forgets that Kurapika is a self-harming individual. He is scarring himself to complete his mission. And Emperor Time has a huge drain on your lifespan. Your Nen lifespan is reduced every second of its activation. And this dude has had scarlet eyes for, I'd say, several minutes in the series that I've seen. So this dude has shortened his life by several years. By several years at this point. Not a doubt that he has shortened his lifespan by several years. And every time his eyes become scarlet and they get activated, he drains his own life force. Incredible. Fantastic, symbolic meaning to the power. It really adds even more to Kurapika. I am now loving what Togashi's doing with Kurapika's character. This is fantastic. We've been waiting for this sort of development with him, and I'm so glad he's really focusing on Kurapika now because this is fantastic. So good. I'm done. Hype meter went through the roof there. That was crazy. Oh my God, man. That's so good. Perfect restriction, too, because he's all about time and emotion, so he's draining his own lifespan to get power. Fantastic. It's from the telephone switchboard operator. Someone sent a message saying they want to speak to you. Who? That's the thing. 3 people sent it at once. The first Prince Benjamin, the third Prince Zhangli, and the 5th Prince Tebepa. Normally, the proper protocol would be to respond to them from oldest to youngest. But in this case, the prince that gets postponed will interpret it as a hostile act. They mean? Yep. Oh my God. Now the plot thickens. Wait a minute, hang on. And he's at the fucking door. This Vincent's replacement, Booby Mania, whatever the fuck, Booby Mania. On top of the 3 phone calls, one visitor which gets chosen, which visitor gets chosen first is a matter of life and death. All right, right now. Togashi is carefully crafting this damn thing into a masterpiece. He's slowly doing it. You see, now you want to see what happens with Kurapika. Now you want to see what happens with Benjamin and Zhangli and everybody else. Now we are getting into the real meat of the issue. And Tebepa is going to be involved with this. That's great. And so the choice they make next chapter is going to indicate to the princes their intent. And that could open up a freaking battle with one of the princes. It could. So, like, right now, the 3 of them are shitting their pants. Like, what do we do? And then there's a fucker at the door. And then there's the court on board, the royal court of the ship. And if they make the wrong choice, they're probably going to go to fucking court and have to take on the entire royal army. And even though Kurapika is powerful, as he just said, every second drains an hour of his life. So, I'm done. This was a great chapter overall. I enjoyed, first of all, some of those revelations for Kurapika. Really showing that he's put huge burdens on himself to get this power. It's not just that he's overpowered because of his emotions. Like, another character with red eyes is my destiny. No, this dude, he gets powerful because he's chosen to sacrifice his own life for it. And that's called conviction. And that's called sacrifice. And that's why I love Togashi, because he puts his characters the characters you love, the main characters, will sacrifice so much to get to where they need to get. And just like in life, you got to sacrifice sometimes to make it through a pay cut, a bad relationship, whatever. But you got to sometimes make a sacrifice to get further. And that's exactly what Togashi's doing with this story. You got to sometimes make a sacrifice to progress. And that's exactly what I love about this chapter. So I was really enjoying this one, guys. Next week, I think it's going to be hype, and I'm pretty sure I can get my friend to show up next time, and I can't wait. So anyway, guys, this was 364, and great chapter. I will see you all next week.